What is up, my peeps? Joshua Smith here, and today I am here to talk to you about the ultimate video setup to go out there and crush it with professional style videos, but also something that's quick, easy, affordable, effective, so you can go out there and again dominate with video inside your real estate business. All right, so the overall setup is this. So in this video, I'm gonna break this down with all of you of what the different components are, how to create this, and again, go out there and have everything that you need to crush it inside your business. But as real estate agents, look, when we're creating video, again, we want something, we don't have to go out there and spend 20, 30 grand, all this fancy equipment, but we also want something that we can stuff in our backpacks or purses, briefcases, because look, dude, as you're out in the field, whether you may be out there with your friends, family, hanging out on the weekends, and you're in a cool spot that you want to, showcase and show off, or maybe you're out with a client, or you're just driving an area or neighborhood, like you want to have something that you can just grab and go, and again, that is affordable, effective, but the key is to always be creating great content, have the content look great, but make it as easy and as efficient as possible for you. So with a setup like this, what's super cool about this, so I'm gonna break down really the why this setup first, and then I'm gonna break down and give you guys all the components so you know how to go out there and build this. And this whole entire setup, I've spent probably, I don't know, $1,200-$1,500 on this overall setup at this point. But the reason I've spent so much money is because I was learning how to create the setup, right? So probably about 50% of what I bought were wasted, add-on component features were unnecessary. So I don't know the exact dollar amount, but my best guess is probably for $600-$700. You can have all of this complete and have a killer setup, right? But when you're doing this, again, like this bottom handle here, now this is a GoPro made, so this is on GoPro's website or on Amazon. This is one of their actual selfie sticks that they have, but this bottom handle here that screws into the bottom here, you can unscrew it out and reverse it to utilize as a tripod, as you just saw. So that way, if I want to do just selfie videos and have it standing, I can create those selfie videos, or maybe you want to do a time lapse or whatever. But here's the cool thing with this, is this thing moves around, right? So then now I can go out there and do different selfie type videos as I'm out there. So this is a very cool setup with that. Now with this GoPro, and the one that I recommend if you want the setup that I have here, this is the newest, at least at this time of me creating a video, which is, what's the date? August 3rd, maybe? August 3rd, 2019. This is the newest version, which is the GoPro Hero 7 Black. And one of the reasons that this is such a brilliant camera is because of the technology that they put inside the lens, which is called Hypersmooth, which is a self-balancing lens. So as I'm out walking around, viewing a property, right, and you're making your steps or whatever it is, it self-balances the lens, so it keeps it super smooth. Where if you grab your cell phone video and you're trying to do a property walkthrough, right, you're picking up every step. The audio is typically not as clear. This thing shoots in 4K, so it shoots a very, very high quality photo, or photo and videos. Also, it has a wide angle, so it can pick up the whole entire room and again make it look professional grade. So this is the route that I recommend that you guys go. Now I'm going to break down all the different components and show you how to put this together. So let's jump into that now. All right, so what I've done here is I've broken everything down, so this way we can break down all the different components that you need. You can see what comes with the GoPro when you purchase it, and what other components that you need to create really this vlogging or just overall video setup to go out there and crush it with your video. So this is the actual GoPro itself. Now, just a couple things with this that I want to go through first with you guys is, so this is the GoPro out of the case. And again, this is the GoPro Hero 7 Black. So, and this may be hard to see, but when you first open this up, or how the GoPro comes, is there's a flap. I've got it removed and I don't have the component with me. It's in a case at a different location, but there is a flap that covers this side right here, but this is where your mic adapter plugs into, and you, without removing this, you can't put it in the case to be able to make this setup happen. And so it comes designed to be able to remove this little flap. Now, one cool thing about this GoPro is it's waterproof, right? So it's waterproof down to 30 feet down in the water, but you got to make sure that flap is in there before you go in the water or get it wet. Otherwise, it will wreck your GoPro. So, and when you do that, you just literally, if you just pull it, apply tension, that pops right off. So you're going to want to pop that off. Then, also with the GoPro, here on the bottom area here, when you come into here, this is where you're going to insert the battery as well as the small SD card for this, and I'll show you that here in a second. But a couple just tips and important things to know, and these were things I just had to discover as I started shooting with this setup. These batteries, get several batteries. I ended up buying, I think I have 6 batteries. Get a battery charger. GoPro makes one that you can charge multiple batteries at once. So I always have like 2 batteries being charged. One that's fresh, that's charged up, fully charged in the GoPro, and then I'll have like 2 on me, and additional batteries at any given time. And again, these are so small they can fit anywhere. And the cool thing with battery, if you have an older version of the GoPro, it's all the same batteries. So that's kind of cool with them, and they're not overly expensive. But to my best guesstimate is about 45 minutes or so of shooting time per battery. So you drain these batteries very quick because it shoots such a high quality. So the battery just inserts right in here. Then with these little SD cards. Now, a mistake that I made is I went out there and I got these SanDisk SD cards. Bought a bunch of them, but I didn't get the extremes. So this is an extreme 256 gigabyte card. I don't know how many hours of content that shoots, but I've got 2 of these at any given time on me just in case they go full or get full. I've yet to, because once I download the content, I just delete it off the card. So I've never had a problem with space thus far, but you want to make sure to get the SanDisk Extreme cards, right, that go in here. And then that just plugs right into here. And then once that's plugged in, then you close this flap, and then you're good to go. So the next thing that you need, and there's different brands of the cases, right? But I wanted a hard case that kept everything super clean. And the reason that I went with this case here, which is, I don't know the correct pronunciation, but Ulanzi is what I believe it is, right? So I got this on Amazon. I can't remember the cost, relatively cheap, maybe $20, $30, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. But wasn't super expensive. The reason I like this case here is it's got a place below for the GoPro mic adapter to house in, so it's just not dangling. I didn't want things dangling. I wanted a very clean setup, and this is where I found was the best one. And then and I'll show you this here in a minute. I'm going to build this out with you guys here at the end of this video. This then plugs into the GoPro right here, which again is why we need to remove that door. So I've got this case. Now the next piece that you need, and this is a must, which is the GoPro mic adapter. Now, when I went to go buy this, GoPro is at least at this time, is sold out of these on their website. So on GoPro's website, I think these are normally $50. I had to go on Amazon, and because of the scarcity of these, I think I had to pay $130, $140 just for this piece, but it's critical. The audio from the GoPro is okay. The audio that it picks up. The issue that I found is when you're doing outside shoots, it picks up everything, all the wind, all the outdoor sounds, and it doesn't make your audio extremely clear, which audio on your video is very important. So I recommend that you definitely invest the money in the mics to do that. Then from there, I got this Rode mini microphone that mounts on the top. So this is just a case that goes over the top or fits over the top that comes with this mic, Rode Mic Mini, or the Rode Video Micro is the actual name of this. That just helps unmuffle the sounds, if you will, right? It just, again, helps with that clear audio. But one of the issues that I discovered is when you set this up, how this comes right on top here, this now starts coming down and blocking the lens, right? And then again, this is just kind of a ghetto rig setup, but works really well. So then I found these extenders, so these hot and cold clamp extenders that just allow to raise that mic up a good inch or so off, doesn't block that lens, right? So this is the overall setup plus whatever type of tripod or selfie stick that you decide to go with, and I already showed you the one that I have. Now, one of the cool things about the GoPro is all the mounts and accessories. You know, like I got one, and this was off the GoPro site, that mounts to the outside of your car or in your car too, but it will mount and hold up to 140 miles an hour of speed on your car. I haven't tested it up to 140 miles an hour, obviously, but that's what it claims. So there's a lot of different mounts, accessories that you can do. If you're underwater, there's different selfie sticks that also are water that will float, kind of act as a buoy. So a lot of cool stuff that you can do in addition to this that I'm not covering in this video, because right now we're talking about how to create the ultimate setup for videos inside your real estate business. So with this, now let's just put all this together, right? So as we're doing this just has a back door here that just slides out. So then now I'm just going to slide the GoPro right in here. So I'm going to slide this bad boy in. And then once I clamp this back on here, right, then now this is in there. It's tight in there. It's not wobbling around. Like it's in there. It's solid. So then now I'm going to slide in my mic adapter. So I'm going to put the cable in here first so it comes out the other side. Slide this bad boy in here. Then again, right here is where I'm able to clamp this and hook this up. So then again, that keeps this super clean. It makes it where the mic adapter is not dangling down. If you don't have this case, like if you do this with the GoPro hard case that it comes with out of the box, this mic adapter is just going to be dangling. And I didn't want to have it just dangling out like I wanted to. Again, have a very clean setup. So then from there, and with this mic, this just plugs in right here to the outside of the adapter. Then this will just go on whatever mount that you want it, right? So I'll just mount it here and attach that with all the typical attachments. So the next important thing though is getting this set up here to extend the mic. And it's just as simple, you guys, as putting this on here. And I'm going to have links to where to go get all of this stuff below, on Amazon to make it super easy for you guys. So all I'm doing is just attaching these extenders here. And again, this is very simplistic to do. You guys can all figure this out pretty quickly. It's not the how-to per se. It's the why and what the components are to get. That was the challenge. So then this then just slides right into the mount on the top here. See if I can get this. Got to extend this a little bit to get this in here. All right. So I'll show you what the ultimate product, once all this is tapped in here, is. And I would get a screwdriver and really crank this stuff down and get it where the setup is just perfect. Other than creating this video, like I don't ever remove this from this case. It always just stays on. This is actually the first time I've removed it so I could show you guys with this. Then again, this plugs in over here. Then now I've got it where I can access the back screen, which is really important for when you're adjusting all of your settings on the GoPro. It doesn't block the lens here, and then I can mount it on here. Again, the mic's not coming down to block it, and that's it. Then now you've got really the ultimate video vlogging setup for your real estate business. That again is well under $1,000, $600-700 total for all of this stuff. And you shoot professional, high quality videos to go out there and just dominate your real estate business. So anyway, I hope you guys found this helpful. If you have any questions, any topics that you'd like me to cover here on these weekly real estate tip videos that I do on GSD Mode on our podcast, gsdmode.com, shoot me an email to questions@gsdmode.com. I can't get to and respond to and create content around every single question, but we pay attention to all the questions that come in. We review all the questions that come in, especially when we're getting a lot of the same questions. Those are topics that we make sure that we cover, because look, at the end of the day, I want to give you guys great content, great information that helps you grow and dominate your real estate business. So I'd love to hear your feedback. Truly appreciate your support. Make sure to check us out at gsdmode.com, where you can hear top real estate agent and top entrepreneur, top real estate professional video or podcast interviews, other video tips just like this. So go check us out there. And again, truly appreciate your support. Hopefully you find this helpful. Keep kicking ass. Peace.